there is a city that exists in a dream, a place where the boundaries of reality seem to blur with the mists of history and legend. Suspended between two vast continents, Europe and Asia, this city is a living bridge, a meeting point of worlds. This is Istanbul. Its air is thick with the stories of sultans, emperors, merchants, and mystics. Every stone, every archway, every minaret whispers tales of ambition, faith, and wonder. To stand here is to feel the pull of both worlds, a reminder that you are at the crossroads of civilization. The city's pulse is felt in the footsteps of those who cross its bridges, in the gaze of those who look out across the water, dreaming of distant lands. Imagine waking to the call to prayer echoing from a minaret, the sound rising with the sun, weaving through the city's ancient streets and bustling neighborhoods. The clang of a tram heading to the old city mingles with the morning air, carrying locals and visitors alike through centuries of history. Sip strong Turkish coffee in a European-style cafe, where the aroma of roasted beans blends with the chatter of friends and the distant call of street vendors. Watch ferries glide across the Bosphorus, their white wakes tracing invisible lines between continents, as passengers journey from Europe to Asia and back again, all within a single day. This duality is not a conflict, it's a harmonious dance that gives Istanbul its unique rhythm. Here, tradition and modernity, east and west, past and present, all move together in a vibrant symphony. The city has had many names: Byzantium, Constantinople, Istanbul, each a chapter in its epic story, each name a reflection of the empires and peoples who have called it home. To walk its streets is to trace the footsteps of Greeks, Romans, Byzantines, and Ottomans. Every cobblestone is a testament to centuries of dreams, struggles, and triumphs. Every corner reveals a new story, a new vista, a new adventure. From hidden alleyways filled with the scent of spices to open plazas alive with music and laughter, Istanbul is a city of endless discovery. Istanbul is not just a place on a map, it's a living, breathing poem, inviting you to be part of its magic. Here, every moment is a chance to write your own story in the heart of two continents. To truly understand Istanbul, you must listen to the echoes of its past, resonating through every stone and street. This city is not just a place on a map, it is a living, breathing tapestry woven from centuries of triumph, tragedy, and transformation. Every corner holds a memory, every shadow a story. Once the heart of the Byzantine Empire, Constantinople stood as a beacon of Christian faith and imperial power. Later it became the magnificent capital of the Ottomans, who transformed its skyline and spirit. The city's identity shifted, but its grandeur only deepened, as new rulers left their indelible marks. The hippodrome stones still whisper of chariot races, roaring crowds, and political intrigue that once shaped the fate of empires. Here, emperors were crowned and rebellions crushed, the echoes of their footsteps lingering in the air. The skyline changed forever as minarets and domes rose to challenge the heavens, their silhouettes painting the horizon with faith and ambition. Each call to prayer is a reminder of the city's spiritual heart, beating strong through centuries of change. Topkapi Palace, with its labyrinth of courtyards and treasures, feels like a story from 1001 Nights. Within its walls, sultans plotted, poets dreamed, and the fate of continents was decided over lavish banquets and secret councils. Here, Roman columns stand beside Ottoman fountains, and Byzantine churches exist in the shadow of grand mosques. The city's architecture is a dialogue between civilizations, a visible testament to centuries of coexistence and conflict. Istanbul's layers of history are beautifully entangled, making every step an act of discovery. Walk its streets and you'll find yourself traveling through time, surrounded by the living remnants of empires long gone. Merchants from Venice, Genoa, Persia, and China once haggled in its bustling markets, their languages mingling in the air. The Grand Bazaar was, and still is, a crossroads of commerce, culture, and curiosity. Today you see this legacy in the faces, food, and culture, a blend of East and West, old and new. Istanbul's people carry the heritage of countless generations, their daily lives shaped by the city's unique position between continents. Istanbul is a city that has absorbed the best of both worlds, creating something utterly unique. It is a place where history is not just remembered, but lived, where every sunrise brings new stories, and every sunset echoes with the voices of empires past. Some buildings are more than stone and mortar. They are living testaments to the dreams, faith, and ambitions of entire civilizations. They stand as silent witnesses to centuries of change, conflict, and creativity, their walls echoing with the footsteps of emperors, sultans, and everyday people alike. In the heart of Istanbul, two such wonders face each other across the historic Sultanahmet Square, the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque. Their domes and minarets define the city's skyline, drawing visitors from every corner of the world. Step inside the Hagia Sophia, and you're greeted by a vast dome that seems to float effortlessly above you, a golden canopy that has watched over Istanbul for more than 15 centuries. Its sheer scale and engineering brilliance were once considered miraculous, inspiring awe in all who entered. The Hagia Sophia's walls are a tapestry of history, where shimmering Byzantine mosaics depicting saints and emperors sit side by side with elegant Islamic calligraphy. This unique blend of Christian and Islamic art tells the story of a city that has been both a Byzantine cathedral and an Ottoman mosque, reflecting Istanbul's layered and ever-evolving identity. Directly opposite, the Blue Mosque rises in majestic harmony, a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Its 6 slender minarets and cascading domes create a silhouette that is both graceful and imposing, a symbol of imperial ambition and artistic achievement. Inside, the Blue Mosque dazzles with more than 20,000 hand-painted Iznik tiles, their blues, greens, and turquoises glowing softly in the filtered light. Each tile is a work of art, contributing to an atmosphere of serenity and wonder. Sunlight pours through stained glass windows, casting vibrant patterns across the prayer hall. The interplay of light and color creates an ethereal glow, inviting visitors to pause, reflect, and lose themselves in the beauty of the moment. Both the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque offer sanctuaries of peace and contemplation, their vast interiors providing a welcome escape from the city's lively streets. Here, time seems to slow, and the weight of history is almost tangible. Within these sacred spaces, faiths and histories intertwine. Overlapping symbols and the presence of visitors from all walks of life echo Istanbul's enduring spirit of transformation and coexistence. A city where East meets West and past meets present. To visit these monuments is to connect with the pulse of history, to feel the enduring power of human devotion, and to witness the artistry and vision that have shaped Istanbul for generations. As the sun sets and the monuments glow against the evening sky, the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque stand as Istanbul's spiritual heart, timeless, unforgettable, and forever inspiring. If the mosques are Istanbul's soul, the Grand Bazaar is its beating heart. One of the world's oldest and largest covered markets, it's a labyrinth of over 60 streets and thousands of shops. The air is thick with the scent of spices, leather, and sweet apple tea, and the sound of vendors and shoppers fills every corner. Lose yourself among vibrant carpets, colorful ceramics, silver jewelry, and pashmina shawls. Shopkeepers are artisans and storytellers, inviting you in for tea and conversation. The Grand Bazaar is a living piece of history, where fortunes have been made and lost for centuries. The real treasure is the experience itself, the energy, the history, and the joy of discovery. It's an essential Istanbul adventure, leaving you with stories to tell for years to come. Istanbul is a city you experience with all your senses, especially through its food and music. The cuisine is a delicious fusion of Mediterranean, Middle Eastern, and Central Asian influences. Start your day with a traditional Turkish breakfast: cheeses, olives, honey, tomatoes, and warm bread. Snack on simit, roasted chestnuts, or doner kebab as you wander the streets. Be adventurous, try pide, lahmacun, or a hearty stew in a family-run lokanta. The city's soundtrack ranges from soulful Turkish folk to lively pop, echoing through cafes and streets. In the evenings, enjoy mezi and raki in a meyhane, where facile music creates a convivial atmosphere. Music and food are the city's heart, connecting you to its culture on the deepest level. Every bite and every note tells a story of tradition and joy. Istanbul's flavors and melodies linger long after you leave. The Bosphorus Strait is Istanbul's lifeblood, its shimmering azure soul. Ferries crisscross its waters, carrying commuters and dreamers between Europe and Asia. A ferry ride offers a front-row seat to breathtaking views of domes, minarets, and palaces. The European side dazzles with Dolmabahce Palace and the colorful houses of Ortaköy. The Asian shore is tranquil, lined with historic wooden mansions and vibrant neighborhoods like Üsküdar and Kadıköy. Spend an afternoon exploring these local gems away from the tourist crowds. At sunset, the city glows in pink and gold, mosques and palaces silhouetted against the sky. The Bosphorus is more than a strait. It's a stage for Istanbul's daily drama. Here, the city's beauty and energy are on full display. It's a moment of pure magic, filling you with peace and wonder. A city is nothing without its people, and Istanbul's are its true treasure. Hospitality here is legendary. Warmth and kindness greet you at every turn. In a city of millions, you'll find moments of genuine connection everywhere. The culture of misafirperverlik, treating guests as gifts, is deeply ingrained. Daily life is a vibrant mix of old and new fishermen on the Galata Bridge, families picnicking, children playing in ancient courtyards. Engage with locals, accept invitations for tea, and share a smile or a story. These simple interactions reveal the true spirit of Istanbul. The people are the keepers of its stories and the guardians of its soul. They welcome you not as a tourist, but as a friend. The magic of Istanbul lies in its seamless blend of East and West. Here, grand Ottoman mosques stand beside Art Nouveau apartments, and ancient alleyways lead to modern boulevards. You can explore the mystical Topkapi Palace in the morning and sip coffee in a trendy Karakoy cafe by afternoon. Haggle for spices in the Egyptian bazaar, then browse contemporary art galleries. Istanbul embraces its Ottoman heritage while looking boldly to the future. The culture is a tapestry of Eastern tradition and European energy. This duality creates a society that is complex, fascinating, and full of surprises. East and West are not opposites here. They are two sides of the same story. Istanbul's allure is in this graceful dance between identities. To experience it is to stand on a bridge between worlds, enriched by both. Istanbul is a city that must be felt, experienced, and breathed in. Walk its ancient streets, stand beneath the dome of Hagia Sophia, and lose yourself in the Grand Bazaar. Taste baklava, sip tea, and hear the call to prayer at sunset. Take a ferry across the Bosphorus as the city lights twinkle. Talk to the people, listen to their stories, and let their hospitality warm your heart. Istanbul is more than a destination. It's a journey that will change you. Pack your bags and discover the magic for yourself. The city of dreams is waiting for you.